Hello and welcome back. Today we are making sure that this edit here must. It has been running for quite a while and it needs to reach an end. I mean, it is about time. It is about time. So because of that, that is like our main what we will be trying to do this stream. What happened? Why can't I see? What happened? I think my display. Sorry about that. I think the display thing had a bit of an issue. So still continuing to work on the video that we left at last time, and what I'm looking at is this clip here. I want to try out the depth. I haven't tried it before, but I want to give it a go. So what we need to do is I'm actually watching, let's say, a procedure thingy to explain, because I don't know how to do it. Extract the map. Come on. Dependencies were not found. Download. Just download. I don't know what's the problem. Extract. They said click this. We can't use it. Come on. I think I cannot use it. I think I cannot use it unless that download is completed or something. Oh yeah. Maybe there's a bit of a lag. So let's see. Let me just reduce that. Oh my gosh. I had it on just now and then I think I muted it. I think I muted it when I was trying to listen to this other clip that was loud. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I did not realize, I forgot that I had still unmuted that. Reduce the desktop audio. Yeah, so what I'm trying to look for is this effect thingy using a depth map. And apparently I saw it that it was possible to do it with BCC, the BCC plugin. But even after downloading the latest one, does not seem to be there. It does not seem there. So because of that, the other plan or option was to get another script, which is this script that was called the anime script. And following that tutorial that says that, all you're supposed to do is click a button and then it does the depth map for you and save it. But apparently it does not tell us where this thing is being saved. I think I missed. Let's generate another one, because I've generated two and I don't know where they are. Why is it not saying where? Oh, this is import. Also, we can import YouTube videos directly. It's a nice script. The anime script, look at that. You can import a YouTube video directly here and then just download it. How interesting. It's good. Remove background, object detection. What else does it have? Screenshots. Oh, the screenshot thing's a good thing, especially if you want to make thumbnails. The regular ones. What is this? Key grab. Oh, we also have flow. The flow like thingy. Okay. The multi-purpose. AutoCut revenue. AutoCut revenue. Review. Queue manager. Is this my... Are these my clips? This is failed. This failed is an error. This one, what about this one? Reload. What? Resize input. Resize, remove, restore. Let's try and see. Maybe there is a place that has start queue. Yeah, it's doing something. Logs copy to click. No, I don't want to do that. It's doing something. It is. Where is the render queue? Render queue. So now if all the time is being taken, re-render. Okay, so that did not work. The other option is searching the whole thing by the name that we see in I saw in After Effects. It's called pre-render. Pre-render. Maybe we'll spot it somewhere. Pre-renders. Oh, yeah, they are. And no, it's not doing the beautiful anime is all over my screen. I can't. Oof. Yes, you cannot see it because that's the just chatting screen. I haven't switched back to the normal one. Let me switch it. Who knows where to get a good what do you call it? Stream deck. I think a stream deck is really important at this point. What I'm trying to do is to do this clip, to do a depth map of this one, because see this place is closer than that part, so I want this part to be blurry and then these parts to be like, no, yeah, it is that way. No, these parts to be clear and then the blur to like fade from this area at the back coming forward, so that we see that distance. That's what I want to go for, but it's not. Okay, let me look at the process. Process tells us, let me just narrate it. High quality. They said select your clip and then click extract depth map. Okay, yeah, that is not working. I think I have an issue going on because it's not. Oh, wow. It worked. It worked somehow. It worked. I think it was just lagging or something. But we are good. We are good to go. We have our depth map now. Then I think the next thing is usually just adding a. Okay. People are crazy. They're telling me to add a trap code plugin. A trap code plugin. That's crazy. New solid. I don't want to do that. I hope I don't have trap code. I do. Okay. Wants the computer to crash. How can you use trap code? Okay, why is he using trap code? Let us see first. Because the depth map, you don't use trap code. That's not what I want. Texture, geometry. Where's texture? I need to find the texture drop down. Texture drop down, yeah, sorry. Texture drop down. Texture layer to our solid. Texture layer to our solid. Welcome, thanks for joining. And then source, effects and masks. Okay. So that's no, but I skipped a step. I'm supposed to make this shape big first. I skipped that step. I skipped that step. Where is X? Not linked. Individual. Size X. Size Y. Okay. Slightly larger than the comp size. Yeah, this is larger than the comp size. So we have that one, and then $900 vertices. 900 by 9. It is going to be so heavy. Why are we doing this, and why is it black? This is white. I think mine is like, it's like the other way around, like it's shifted. Okay, add MRI. Yeah, it is. We've already changed it slightly larger. Yeah, it did not change any color. Depth map, I've done that. No, I've not done that. I've not done that. Fractal. Go to fractal. When did he reach fractal? Oh, he did that in the beginning. So we've added the vertices. Next, fractal. Amplitude layer, set it to the depth map, which is this one. (0.2). Frequency to 0.2. Okay. Scale amplitude into the negative. Where's amplitude? Amplitude. Scale amplitude into the negative. How negative? That much? Let's put it at full. Oh my. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is not it, but let's try it out. If it doesn't work, we just delete it. Okay, open the texture. Okay. We're okay. We're good. Yeah. We're done. And then Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur. Around a 10. Okay, we've softened it a bit. And then set the black solid to, wait, wait, Luma matte, and the black solid is under. The black solid is under the depth map. Okay. Luma matte. They said Luma matte. Luma matte. Not that. I don't know. Luma. What did stencil Luma? What is up? You know, the problem is it's different nowadays. It's not like how we used to have it. The matte area. Not like how the older one used to. But this is not it. I'm telling you, this is not it. This is not what I was looking for. I mean, it looks great and all. It looks great. It looks amazing. But this is not what I was trying to go for. But I don't know what is happening here. Luma. Set the black solid to Luma. So I think it is silhouette Luma. But that's not it. Let me matte this to this. Alpha or Luma matte. Invert. Alpha matte. Luma. So it's at Luma, but it's completely gone. Oh, okay. Is it doing a thing? Okay. 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 I like it. Let's see. Let's see if it makes a difference here. We have a bit of shadow that has been added. I'm okay with it. The next one I want to do is let's rename this and call it depth. depth 2, depth 2, and then there's one where we add this blur. I think is it fast. Let's try fast box blur. Try that. Nope, it's not that one. What about, let's just put blur. Was it Gaussian? Is it Gaussian? Is it Gaussian? See. No. Just check. I saw it recently. They were doing this depth map for, you know how they do like the 2D manga types of edit. And then now they did a depth map for that. Depth map in After Effects. Try that. We study this once we know all about this. It looks amazing from how they're doing it. Okay. Maybe it's because I haven't put the light yet. Maybe it's because I haven't put the... Okay, I got what I wanted. Sorry. I got what I wanted. Let me just check what I wanted and then we continue doing the depth map. Because yeah, they're using an exact anime clip. So they got the depth map. They got the depth map. Create adjustment layer. Can add a blur effect. Camera lens blur. Okay. Okay, so it's not added on this. It's added on an adjustment layer. So Control Alt Y to add that adjustment layer. Just take it up there. Delete this other one. And they added camera lens blur. Blur map. That's why we use this one here. We'll use that one. Okay, so and then blur map and set it to the layer it attaches. Depth map. It's easier if you call your layer depth map. Then you just adjust. Also, you can. Okay, so what you need to do is just drag this, and you can see it's doing the blur differently. That. Or you can decide to do, where is the invert blur map? Yeah, so that he comes from the back. I think I'll do around 20. I think around 20 is good enough. Okay, 10. Let's do 10. Let's do 10 here. Because it looks like things are changing. And then from here, from this point, adjust it to around 20 now. 20 to 0. Select that and easy ease is just F9. Yeah, so you see the clip closest is as crisp as ever, but then the ones that are at the back, it's blurry. So this one managed to give us what we wanted. Then this one gave us a bit of 3D. That's good. Now, because I've managed to do that part, we go back and finish the first one that we started, because now it required us to have this not camera, sorry, this 3D lighting. So we need to add a light, to that point light, new light, point light. Why are we adding a point light? Let's I think mine didn't work. Maybe that's why it looked bad. Because you can see his, like when you'd adjust, when you'd adjust the intensity, it was actually reacting. Like it was dark and light and dark and I think this one didn't really work out. So let's do that. Me, I thought it worked. What's this redness? Orange. Why is it so orange? So orange. Yeah, I don't want that orange. For sure, when you're editing something and you're doing it over time, the different ways in which you're going to be looking at this effect. At one time, it will look like something that is very clear, something that you would want. But then after, over and over and over again, you realize it is not what you actually wanted. Just reduce, sorry, let me just reduce the desktop audio a bit so that it does not end up getting blocked. I wish that motion was fast. It's taking its time. I don't like it. I want it to be faster, something like oh, something like this. Let's just try that. And there it's too harsh. Maybe we're not supposed to necessarily have it as very sharp value graph. Maybe we can just do speed graph and sharpen it up. Try that. Hello, Nightshade. Welcome back. Nice to have you here. How was your day? I don't like the way that move. One moment you put it, it moves too fast. Next it doesn't. Use that. Just got to work. Hope you have a good time at work. Wait, you just night shift. There's some issue in maybe it's because the layer is not necessarily beginning from here. That was the layer I've been dragging it out. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned 5 about time. Drag that down. Oh yeah, I forgot about need this to take us down proper. At least the good thing about night shift is actually it shouldn't be as busy type of And it's too laggy. I think it's the echo effect. Maybe we can tighten it up a bit now because we've widened all this way. Let's try that. And it's like it's rendering at quarter. This is biggest problem. Biggest problem. Try that. Would be 4. Wait, wait, wait. Do I have a scale here? Do I have a There's no scale. This is scaled at. This is a scale out. Oh, that's the text. So there's nothing at scale. Oh, there is. So by the time, no wonder. By the time it's here, it's already massive, and I don't see it. Computer. So I'm surprised. Otherwise, with After Effects, hey, my computer will usually just overheat. Made a mistake and got the slim one. My net is kind of buggy. I don't know why. Maybe it's the net. Maybe the network today has issues. Faricom. I don't know. I'm really not satisfied with what is going on here. I like how it. I like how it draws backwards. I like that. That's fast enough. But the way it goes in, the way we introduce the clip, lost it. Lost it. That's why. You see, the main. Okay, bye bye. You can't stay for long. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good shift. Arigato. Main problem we're facing right here. And have a bye, and you have a nice shift. Problem with this clip right here, how fast that goes up. I really wanted to see, unless I don't zoom that much. I will just do 100 and then we try it again. Save that, Control S. Okay. This is not what we want. Bring that up a bit. We don't want to see the mirror. We can see this, but the mirror here we don't want to see. I just said I don't want to see the mirror and it's still there. Okay, touching that one messed up my trans. Okay, so this is 100. Wherever this goes, still need to do that. But then here is the slide. Is the slide? Slide, I tell you. Maybe we just push it so that it's no longer centered. We just let it be on the side, so it looks somehow like a thumbnail. Let's try that one. Yeah, now you can see we've totally taken away our slide is gone completely. Problem is us. Just take it from there, try it again, pull you all the way. Let's see that. What is that? That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. That ends up spoiling mask. So this one doesn't work out because it actually comes in, it just does that with no motion whatsoever. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem we are facing. So I think first thing is I disable motion type so that it doesn't bring us this, call it. Should I bring it on the left or on the right? Let's try it. I think it's supposed to be left, but let's try right. Oh, it's that. It's okay. I like that. That see. But the moment I do motion tile, that's what happens if you adjust. See that the moment I do motion tile, that motion is like cooked. Okay, so you see now I finally realize what I was thinking of when I did that. I did what I did the first time I did it. So because of that, all these funny things, just remove. I'll remove each and every plugin, not plugin, but effect. No, keyframe. Sorry. It was like gone. I was trying to think about what word is it. And then I like redo everything so that we try and figure out what is going on. There's also a scale. So first things first. 0 there. And we say we just come in here clip comes in, and then we're like being introduced to the text. We zoom. Let's zoom 200. Zoom 200, then center text. Okay. That's motion tail is enabled, of course. So we just center text there, and then go back till, come back here, go back to 50. 50. Okay. Then come back here, pick up the scale, go back up to 200. Maybe 250 if you would want to. Then F9 everything. And then let's see how that looks like. Let's see how that looks like. See, I want here, I'm so, yeah, where we're zooming, where we have this, I want it to be at least. Can I zoom you? Let me see here. Zoom you far. And take you to, let's see that. Yeah, I think we can try that and then bring this one. Then of course, graph editor, drag it to the left. Of course, so that's, we're doing good. We reduce a bit of that. Bit of that. Okay, roughly, we are roughly there, just roughly. Let's just try and adjust the, but we're getting very, very close to what looks very close. We are approaching. I want the back, this motion where it goes back here. I want it to be more intense. That, but the more intense it is, the more you see this bounce type of look. And then maybe this one here, we bump it up proper. Something like that. So broken and that. Okay, so something like that. And then another thing I want to try out here is, usually if you're having like very weird, or you're not satisfied with what is happening, most of the time the solution is usually warp. So let's try and see if warp can actually save us this time. And I love the fish eye, but we'll have to, yeah, where it zooms in, where it goes upwards. It's up, no, it's inwards. It's going inwards. I'll have it from 0. I'll have that from 0 and go up to negative 100, and then I'll do like a duplicate and say from here up to 100. This like comes up. Let's see. What is that? That is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong, man. Delete this. So from that point, then it becomes massive. Huh. Then it does and becomes boom. I doubt. I really doubt it. Goes down and then bam. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. And then I take it back to 0. Take it back to 0 just for the, for the motion. For the sake of the motion, we'll do that. Delete that. Save it. Let's see how that looks. But in terms of smoothing, it looks good. I like it. I really do. Then next thing is Control D. I remove that lens blur. What I want is a minimax. Minimax. A minimax of just something like that. But then I want it to be horizontal. Like that, maybe. No, the only problem is maybe I add the minimax on the layer itself. Control V. On the layer itself, because it comes in, yeah, 0 up to where it's normal. I don't know, I think there's some issue with my keys. I click it, I think there's something stuck inside. Last time I saw it with a piece of forex board, shamelessly sitting there. No, that's not the one with the piece of forex board, a different one. Uh-huh. Maybe I'll just do F9. And then I also want to add a bit of directional blur to this one. I love BCC. BCC has a very pretty directional blur. Yeah, so I'll give it at 50. 50 looks good enough for me. And then you all the way to 0. stick it there, and we'll just do an F9. I don't think I'll do any graphing for that, but it's too much. Maybe a bit of graphing, just a bit to the left, something like that. So we were supposed to finish this edit in 2 hours, but in the same hour we're just redoing this first clip. That directional blur has to be tighter. Has to be tighter there. Okay, but I don't know why it like it looks like it's drag it further. Okay, so we're getting something and it's looking good. So now what I'm thinking, another thing I'm thinking of is the moment we like bump up here, the other thing, other alternative we can do is like giving it a glow, but not as glow. I don't want the type of, I don't deep glow. Maybe the star like glow, star glow, crazy glow, huh? Let's see. What can we do with this? Deep sea. No, I want something that is more bluish. Technicolor? Oh my god, that looks. Edward. Edward is red. Enlightenment. How about Rastafari? Maybe Rastafari. Of course, Rastafari is green. Chemistry. There's so much green everywhere. Pastel. Okay, I'll just do a 3-color gradient myself. Highlights. I want my highlights to be yellow. My highlights to be yellow. A brighter yellow though, something like that. And then the mid-tones, maybe I'll take that. And the shadows, a darker shade of it. So where is it? So why is it not just affecting I'm so? I need it to affect everything. Because I wanted it to be like strongest here. See here, this is where I wanted it. Oh, sorry. This is where I wanted it to be strongest. Here. So that we see like a massive glow once we are like pumping up there. It's just opacity. Just like fade it in. So it doesn't pop in out of nowhere. Like that. Then take this. Control C, Control V, right click, make keyframe assistant, time reverse keyframe. So it pops in and then pops out. So we have it like it's not there, then bam, then it goes down. I actually want it here. So it goes like bam, bam. Okay, that looks good. Then the next thing is so we need a shake. We need a shake. So I'm thinking of just a very simple Y shape. For that, I'll do position. Just start with normal. And where are we bringing it in? Here when it's going up. Actually going up at this point. And then I'll take it down. Maybe I'll add another null first. So script. I love adding nulls by using the first layers. Then just parent and null. You see now we have these positions, the X and Y positions set as 0. So because of that, we can just casually add things. So I began with the 0 and I want to go up. I go up, I'll go up by -100. And then I also come back down by 100. Go up by -50. Go down by 50. 50. And finally, we will be at 0. Just see how that will. Remember, whenever you're doing a bounce, the keyframes should be moving farther and farther away from each other, so that the bounce is fading as it proceeds. Try that and see if that works. If it doesn't, of course we just delete it. Let us see. Let's try that out. I think I'll just begin from here. Ooh. In fact, it messed up the alignment completely. But I like it. Now that's and I already have a preset, Y effect preset thingy. Wow, you look very hardworking and constant with what you're making right now. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Trying my best, and it is very nice and reassuring to see that it is actually being noticed and appreciated as well. So I really do. Thank you so much for that. Let us see. Hope your day was well. Save animation preset. Y position. Y position shake. Where are the shakes? I think I do have one, but let's just do GT for glitchy. That I don't lose. Okay. Where is that that one? GT. Let's just wait for it to be saved. Wait. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're good to go now. Huh? What is that? Oh, I was wondering. I was wondering what was that thing, and it was just the CPU, GPU, for the TikTok. But I am satisfied with that one now. I really am. I like it. Let's just see now from this point how that flows into each other. I think we're good to go. If I keep on looking at that, I don't think I'll make any progress. Why is it taking this long? Oh, it was because of this other clip. I added something. Something I had done for this clip. The lag is because of that one. Which anime is? No, it's not JJK. I know you heard that guy's voice. The guy who sounds like no, but you see, it's not him. This is Witch Heart Atelier. This one here, Witch Heart Atelier. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's visible. Witch Heart. This one here on these names. That's the one. It's a really nice one. I think it's episode 8 now. Episode 7 was last week. I think this week is episode. It's very nice and it has very beautiful graphics. And they have a Gojo looking man. I think that was what was bringing about the confusion. I'm just trying to load that out because I haven't loaded it yet. But that part of the edit was complete. I just went back today to try and correct some errors. Taking. Hey. Yeah, where that clip, you see where that little candle came in, that is where we were at. Is where we, that is where we were. Okay. Oh yes, it didn't have all the dub English, so you haven't started watching. What episode is the dub right now? Because the sub is at episode 8. Dub dub is usually very close to where the sub is, right? Because this has a boom. I don't know, it feels disconnected. Let's see. And even that speed is too much. That speed. What graph was I using? Maybe a reduction. Is it also the opacity? Oh yeah, so opacity is in another place. Is it this one? Oh, it's not opacity. It's linear wipe. Booms in. Try and drag that so that it's not so. I don't know. I feel like it's moving too fast. Is it this one? Which one is this one? So this is our layer. Position key. Let me just drag it maybe up to here. Then this one all the way here. But then the problem is there is a big problem. Oh, I had it. That's what I was wondering. Hey. Okay, let's see that. I don't like that. What is this? Is it this one? You're also fading in. So this is also fading in. But because this one is already here, it's suddenly just drag it out further. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that one. What was that? There was something that went like black screen. Yeah. So we need a bit more. Need a bit more of this clip. Need a bit more of that one. Let's just add up to. Okay, it's good. I did a trickster of that. We have actually had enough. Okay, let's see that. What is that? Okay, we extend. We extend. Maybe up to. Let's add another. I'll trim it up to the point where we no longer need like that. I don't know how long the trickster is. We have it. Good. That is very good. Did very well. Well done. Well done. So, yeah, I think that's good enough. Some overlays and stuff will be added later on. But I feel like some of the transitions still need something to them. I feel like it suddenly just stops moving. This one is a position. Does this. See? Please let it all flow in. Flows in. My stream reminds you of when you used to make edits. Perfectionism plus bad PC killed your motivation. Now I'm trying to learn Maya and Unreal instead. Maya and Unreal have even more power hungry specs. I hope you did upgrade your PC before you start struggling once again. There's so much, like at this point here, things are static. Do I have a scale? Scale, where is the scale coming in? Here. Scale is coming in. So this null 24. Null 24. I think null 24 here is linked to this one. When it comes up. Yeah, I think that's the case. But I don't like what is happening. So what I'll do, I'll bring in my own scale and do very slightly 100, and it did not do a thing. Are we not linked? This. Wait. Layer 26. Yeah, it was linked up there. Let's link it back here. Take you. We'll just deal with it ourselves. We don't layer above. try that out. See. Actually, all this, what do you call it? Perfectionism is what makes edits not to get completed. And after you've uploaded the video, you come back and see mistakes that you missed, and you're like, I wish I can go back and then redo this, fix this mistake, and then come back and post it. But you know, if you do that, you'd still come back and see another problem. Go back a bit. The problems will be everywhere. See this clip, this one here, our lovely, beautiful. We have position keyframe. What type of position are we doing? Oh, we did a value graph. So because of that, I'll just adjust it to a speed graph. Well, I make a render only. I make render only now. Render is another thing. I never do it in my PC. It take years to render 1 second. Oh, so you do like the whole process, like the whole 3D thing. All the time, a model, a scene, and then you go and render it elsewhere. Is that what you're saying, Era? Okay, so changing that graph was not a good idea. It was okay as is because that is the transition. Maybe what you can do is add another one. Probably scale it up a bit so that we have room. To 110. Or one. No, that's the wrong one. The wrong one, be careful. Yeah, 120. And then at this point, it looks like everything is ready. Just drag it here. What are you doing? What I want is, I'm dealing with this clip here below. I push it. Maybe I can push it up to here. Still, I'm not doing a key. I'm just doing that scale bit so that we actually like see and appreciate the motion that is going in there. Okay. Oh, wrong direction, wrong direction, wrong direction. It's the other direction. The other direction. Positive 500. Did it the wrong direction. Yeah, how many hours you put in stream daily? Am I full time or no? I'm not a full time. Uh-huh. Currently, after trying to do the organizing of the stream is around three to four times a week. Yeah, you can join the Discord server. It should be in the description. Still there. I that is where I'll be uploading my schedule, my stream. But for now, let me get it up here. Let me get it up here. Just give me a moment. Discord. Get it up here and not load. Discord, bro. But yeah, I'm not full time. Just trying to get the schedule for you. Huh. Really? Discord. Internet issues. Internet. Discord is not. Where else did I put the problem? Is oh, I should have it on my mind. Should have it. Let us see. This is not. Where would it be? MV. Now there. I've just been uploading it. I don't know why this. Why Discord? Discord. Let's try. Let's try Twitter. So I usually stream around. Let's see, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, 2 hours. 2 hours. Like this week, we had a session on Monday. We have a session on Wednesday, which is today. Thursday, no stream. And then there's a session on Friday and Saturday. I think that's what I have so far. But some streams are like gaming streams, and then the other one is just editing stream similar to this. Found it. I found it. Give the image. Found our. Let me show you. Finally found it. That is good image. Stream schedule. Maybe I should be keeping it on stream here. I'll... Yeah. Bam. Put that there. So in case you're looking at it, let me just switch. Oh no, that's the wrong screen. There. There. You can see. That is the stream schedule for this week. But be sure to join the server to be able to see every week's update, because it changes every, like what is done during the week changes. Okay. For this one, let's do a bit of this, but just drag it down. Lie. Yeah. Something very minimal. Oof, that looks bad. F9. Try this. I hope once these ones are fixed, I don't need to go back to them, because I edited them last time. Making it sharp in the middle does not work, so maybe just a plain F9. Okay, let's just look at it as a whole. So for this one, sorry, I know I'm jumping from one clip to another. For this one, I was looking at it and I was like, I feel like we can do something here. Let's add a null. Add a null. And this null, I want it to be linked to this clip, and the text clip. Link them all. Then we just do a very basic scale, so that it's also not completely static. Up to maybe 100 and just F9. F9, maybe a bit of that. Ah, usually control shift H. Yeah, that's the one that hides things. It's not even pre-rendering there. What? Oh, I wanted the effect to be here. I wanted that effect, that motion. Maybe I'll just add another one for them here. Null. That will take us back from this massive one scale back to 100, so that we are not so it won't be 100 now. 50, 50. Oh, 75. Yep, 75. And then we'll just do the other direction, but it's like an out transition. Try that. I want it tighter. That. And then this one. That. Right? Yeah. Maybe it needs to be tighter than that. No, I'm not getting it. That's not it. Maybe what I need instead is just, I don't know, I usually try value graph. And then if the value graphs just let me down, I go for a speed graph. You edit Fortnite or just edit it because it takes too much time to. You edit Fortnite? No, I don't edit Fortnite. I play Fortnite. But I'm thinking of having a longer stream on Saturday for Fortnite. So today's changed to purely just editing. I was supposed to either do Fortnite or editing, but I said editing it is because Fortnite we are going to play on the weekend. Do you play Fortnite? Because it's actually open for people to play. You can just join. Just join me. Even be best if you say that and do like a full on palm. So for this other one, that scale is not even noticeable. Yeah, that part looks okay, but now the issue is here. You see that did not well. Or the other option is doing this hyper slide. The other option is just unlink that one, and then what point is it? You're still visible at this. Then what we'll just do is we have motion tile. Yeah, we have motion tile. So with motion tile of width 400. Just do position. Never played much, maybe 2 hours. Right now, if I play with you, I might be a drag with 1280 by 720 graphics gameplay. Okay, not looking at the graphics of the play. I mean, you can reduce everything, but woof, you might not see the enemies all the way far in the distance. But in terms of being a drag, you will not, because that is the current title that I'm holding. So we'll both be the same. That one you don't have to be worried about that. You will be the same in that regard. Let's remove this and just push this. Push it all the way up to the time we get an end. There. Okay. Then maybe I do the same for this. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. I don't know why I deleted that. I just went like automatic. Also do the same. Say the width is what we are looking at, 400. Position point. Wait, let me just edit that for that graph and then re-enable that. Go back here. That's what I in all its glory. Glorious girl. There. And what can we do? What can drag it up to that point? And what we'll have to look at is this one here. Try that. Yeah, everything here has that. How comes I didn't do keyframe for this? I thought I did. Apply. Let's see. Let us see how that looks like. Oh, craziness. It doesn't show because there's actually a fade. We're actually going on with a fade here. Let me hide this fade for now. And also here, I think I also had a fade. I didn't. So I hide that fade. Then let the transition just come in from here. Point. Be halfway. Then also all the way up to here. Control Shift. You just cut that. Of course, we're also trying out no opacity. We are doing no opacity. There up to somewhere here. Drag that. Control Shift and delete that. So that this one here actually pops in where required. Okay. Opacity and do. This is full 100. So what's going on? What's this? What's going on there? No, what's going on here? Because why is that messed up? It's supposed to be this way. In fact, it's supposed to be 960. Try that. And there's like a sudden motion there. So what I'll do, I'll delete that and then duplicate then delete that one. Open it up and Control Shift. And then I'll just take this back to 200 so we don't have like a super massive layer going on, but make sure that is saved, of course. Okay, So I think we're going well. We're going on well. That is good. It's good. Next thing that needs to be done is addition of now the blurs. I need a minimax. Max, you are required of us. Your presence is necessary, so 50, and you need to be horizontal. Radius, that is like your highest. That going up to same here, going up to just E F. Then we also have directional blur. What I love is BCC. Mentioned it earlier. BCC is my best. Go for 50 also. 50, not 400. 50. Let's also do the same here. I do love Minimax, but I don't know. Let's see if it makes a difference. Yeah, it does. It increases that blur. So if confirmed, you can actually use both together. It makes that blur better. And then another interesting thing that can be added here, of course, is brightness. Brightness and contrast. Where at the center of it all, we have a super bright. And then it just fades either side. So at the center, we'll go max. Try that out, F9. See that. Okay. Another thing I want to do is just control D that and delete the. Another thing I want is a warp. But now this warp, is it possible to pinch the sides only? Pinch, where's pinch? There's bulge, there's wave. There's no pinch. Oh, squeeze. Squeeze vertical. So if I'm just thinking, if we do 75, maybe we do 75 there, I wonder how that will look like. And then we do 0 here. Yeah. Huh? Oh, I forgot to put the keyframe. I forgot to put the keyframe. And then 75 at this. 75. Let's just see how that looks. F. It looks off. Maybe 75 is too much. Maybe 50. Try that. You can see the way thing just stops and then boom and then that. Or we do not just do that. The whole clip, the whole clip to just move around, goes in and then just does all that. Up to this point, maybe you can just do a crazy hyper slide that actually takes up the full duration of. Maybe we can do something. I mean, there's no harm in trying, right? So that's what we're doing. Try and take that and drag it all the way to the left. Bam. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think we need a bit of keyframe for us to just a little bit. We need a little bit of keyframe for us to at least appreciate what is. then just try and take all that here, so that at least maybe we can see the text coming in and then the transition and then all the way up to where the text is gone. And then why does it suddenly like zoom here? Because of the difference in is there no zero in warp? There is a zero in the warp. The problem is not this one or this one. So what exactly is the problem? Right. What exactly is the issue? Try that. Oh, it was the clip. The clip was the issue, not the effects. I think I'm actually going on well up to that point. And then I'm thinking this one here, I should have control D, fill. Because it's not necessarily a fill. You can just work with a drop shadow. You can just work with a drop shadow there. And then take it, increase the distance, like that. We reduce the opacity, increase the distance. But we see something. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I really. So is it possible? Is it possible? Time remap, time. No, 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 sorry. I don't even know what I clicked. Enable time remapping at that point. But then time remapping is done in value graph. What I want is this point to be fast, like that. I think you can do that for me. Let's see. No, so, oh my god. Hello, Rod Rambola. I am from, yeah. Nice to meet you from, I don't know, where are you from? I don't know. Are we neighbors? Are we from the same area? Are we from different opposite sides of the continent or of the world? What would you describe yourself as? I think it should be the motion. Yeah, it is the motion. The motion. And then what needs to be done is separate with the separate dimensions. Separate dimensions. We're not working with Y, we're working with X only. Easy ease. F9. Then this one here is what is like super fast. This is what we're speeding up. Speeding this up. You can see here it was actually showing. I just want to move one. Yeah. I was worried because I just wanted to move one bit and not everything. I want to be like that's my goal. Right. So at this point is where I want this. Just drag. Let's drag this down a little bit. Okay. Then another interesting thing we can actually add to it is, let's do, and then to the bottom layer, let's do a fill. Let's do a fill. Let's isolate that. No, before you isolate it, the color I want is this flame. Yeah. Okay. Then we need to add echo. I'll do echo with just 3. Work with 3 for now. See that? Three is too little. You need some more. Oh, just 5. Any more would just be too much. What about decay? What does the decay do? I think the lower decay, it means maybe the slower they move. Okay, let's just leave it as 1 and not touch that. So another thing I can do is for this one here, I can add warp. Can add warp. Why do we have 2 of him? Who are we using? Oh, this guy is the audio. So I want to use fish eye. We start with a 0. 0 there. And then we just like, I took it to the big, and then just like reduce it so that we see some motion. Maybe negative 100. I'll just do negative, and I'll put it there so that I want to see it moving back, so that we can appreciate what is happening. And with that, I'll need a speed graph. Edit a bit of that, push the right. Oh my god, oh my god. Right, also right here. We just do maybe a little bit there. There's a bit of a pull somewhere there. Okay, that's good. So we're like pulling backwards. And then before this slide goes on, we need to at least appreciate the transition by starting from somewhere. That's what we'll be doing. We take you up and just do like a little bit of ceremony. That's from it does not. You see that? See that? This is it. It's not like linked at all. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't linked. So this is not linked to anything. So annoying. Yeah, the motions are matching a little bit. Maybe I just reduce that, apply, and do that. And since they are both coming in at the same time, where is this opacity? This opacity needs to, while this one comes in. That's why it's doing that. Oh, all the way. But this one is taking it. As I was telling you before, actually now doing the slide, let's appreciate what's going on. It does that, and then what happened? Just a moment. The model disconnected. LD. Then maybe there's like a time limit. It just disconnects after. Yeah. It's a network. It's a network. Let's just bring it here. I'm bringing it there so that it's moving in that. Then you see here, I think instead of just it being stagnant, when this transition is going on, there's this one that goes up to that point. What I think can be done for this one is actually also integrate position position motion. Why position from that point and let it. Hey, are we moving? Is this not it? That's it. That's it. But what's happening? It's not even linked, is it? It wasn't. It was, meaning all these keyframes were doing nothing. Let's just start from, no, 00 is the right place to keep. What's this black? What's that black? Oh, that is part of the clip. So now, yeah, I messed it up. I must have. See that? That's not supposed to be there. Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. So that null position goes. I just need that to be at a 0. Now, once it's at 0, that's when we link. We do that all the way and then take it up. Maybe from this point, but it's still with this, then it goes up. Up. something like that. Maybe the other thing I can actually do is see same thing that was done to this that allowed for that transition. So controls I also integrate in. Ah, no, that's not it. Control V Q. Then do a like a keyframe assistant, time reverse. Mm. I just recreate them every, and then come back here and set it as, yeah, I needed it to be the other direction. So that means 0 flat. Keyframe will be from 100, from 0 to 100. Yeah. So we enable this, and as this comes in, Swania is fading out. But then you shouldn't be moving so fast. Shouldn't be moving. I have something. Yeah, something like do F9 to that. Okay, so it's actually about time to end stream. We did not manage to meet our goal of completing the video, but a lot was actually, oh my, don't tell me I didn't switch it for you guys to see it. That anyway, this is a stream schedule. That is what will be happening. So tomorrow we don't have a stream. Tomorrow no stream. Tomorrow we don't have a stream. That is Thursday. But Friday we'll have another editing stream. Might change the time, but so far it's still 5 p.m. GMT plus 3. Saturday we have a fortnight stream from 10 a.m. in the morning GMT plus 3. That being said, thank you so much for showing today. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, followed my channel, please do. You'd see my videos upcoming, my long form, and I have also some short form videos if you want to learn more about editing. I have several tutorials on that, grouped as courses, grouped as playlists. You can always go back and check what is there and what you would like. That being said, I really do appreciate once again, and I will see you guys in the next